guys, welcome back to another lesson here for technology. This week we're going to move into something a little different. We've been using Wixie a lot in the past and Nearpod, and I want to actually get you introduced to Microsoft Word. So Microsoft Word is a place that you can create files and print papers up and make documents, which is where you would just type up stories or letters or poems and then either share or print them. Our assignment is going to come under our folder. So if you go down and you find your week of this week's folder, you'll see Introduction to Microsoft Word. When you open that up, it's going to look like this. It'll say Assignment, and it'll say My Document. And you probably already here, because this is where the video is, right? I'm watching our video right here. When you click on My Document, you're going to go ahead and you're going to find two buttons, Submit Assignment and Edit. Submit Assignment is for when we are finished creating our Microsoft Word document. Edit is for us to actually work on our document. If for some reason it looks like this, it says SharePoint Online Sign In, it just means you need to click on that Sign In button. When you sign in, it will connect you to your Microsoft account. And once you're logged in, it should load up and show you your actual file right here. Now you can't work on it here. This is just to view. You have to click on Edit to work on it. When you click on Edit, it will open up into a new screen for you. And here we're going to just work on some certain little things with our Microsoft Word. The main thing we want to focus on is just practicing typing and then making some changes. So I'm going to type in my name, and I'd like you to type in your name as well. If you can type in your full name, that would be wonderful, first and last. And then we have to go ahead and make changes to this name. So one thing we have to realize when we're working is wherever the action is, that's where something's going to happen. So here you see that the cursor is where your action is happening. The cursor is our blinking line. As I press space, my blinking line is going to move. If I want to make changes to anything on there, I have to put the cursor or the action around what I want to change. To do that, I have to select what I want to pick. I want to pick my full name, Mr. Schneider. To do that, I have to click at the beginning with my mouse, and I'm going to drag across my name. Now, dragging across your name means you need to click and drag. So I'm going to use two hands. My left hand I'm going to put in the bottom left corner of my touchpad. The bottom left corner. If you have buttons on your touchpad, it's going to be the left button. I'm going to use my right hand to move my mouse, my arrow, my I-beam around until it's at the beginning. Once I see it at the beginning, like it is right now, I have an I-beam. I'm going to click and hold my left hand down on the mouse and drag across the mouse with my right hand. When I do that, it's going to highlight that name for me or select it. Once I have my name selected, then I can make changes. And the things we're going to do is we're going to change the size of our font. Up at the top here, I have the style, the font name, and the font size. Those are the two things we want to change. To change my font size, I find the number 11, and next to the number 11 is a little arrow. I'm going to click that down arrow, and then I'm going to scroll and look at all these different sizes. We're going to go all the way up to size 48. See how much bigger it makes our name. All right. So again, we're going to play with both of these up here. We're also going to go to this first one that's called Calibri. That's the style, the way your font looks. We played with those in Wixie as well. So in Word, it's right up here. We're going to click on this arrow. We're going to drag, we're going to scroll down and find any one that you like. You can choose any font that you like as long as I can read it. So I can click to this one if I want and see how it looks there. All right, we're going to repeat that process again now. So I'm going to move my mouse to the end of my name. Remember, where the mouse is or where the cursor is, that's where the action is going to happen. So if I put my mouse at the beginning of my name and I press enter, it just moves the whole name down. If I put it in the middle of my name, it's going to move half of my name down. And now my name has become Mr. Schne. We all know I'm not Mr. Schne. I'm Mr. Schneider. So I want to put my cursor at the end of my name, press enter to go down, and I'm going to type my name again. Oops. Once I have typed my name this time, now I'm going to go ahead and look at it again. I'm going to highlight. Remember, we're using our mouse to do that. We move our mouse to the beginning, and using our right hand, we can move our mouse around. Using our left hand, we click in the bottom corner or on that mouse button, and then drag across with our right hand. Practice that click and dragging, and using two hands is the best way to do it. More comfortable with it. Once I have done that, then I can go back up here, choose another size, whatever size you want, choose another font. Again, we click on these little arrows to drop down and see different things. And look at this, there is so many things to choose from in here. You can have fun and scroll all the way down and find different ones. I'm going to go up here to Joker Man. All right. And there we have our name twice now. We're going to repeat again one more time, one third and final time. You'll see this time now, it still has that same font that I just picked. That's okay, because I'm going to move my mouse to the beginning. Using two hands, I'm going to move it around with my right hand, click with my left hand, and drag across the name. And again, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to choose a different font. Any one that I like. I like this one. And I'm going to change the size of it. I'm going to make the size 72. What? So have fun, guys. Make it look cool. Play around with it. And I can't wait to see what they look like. When you are finished, make sure it says saved at the top. Once it says saved, you go back to Introduction to Microsoft Word. You switch to your other tab, and you will submit this assignment. All right, so we're doing our name 3 times, playing around with just the stuff here. If you can't find this, it has to be on home to get to these different things. And remember, you have to select what you want to change. If I don't have anything selected, then I'm not actually changing anything. There's nothing that's going to happen because I haven't chosen what I want to change. So select by click and drag. Remember, use 2 hands for this. That's the best way to do it. Under home, if you can't find it, you're going to find your font name and font size and make this look really fun and cool and explore all those different fonts. All right, guys, we go back up here. We click on Submit Assignment. Yes, I do want to submit assignment. And boom, rocking it off. Successful launch. Your submission is on its way. Once you submit that assignment, I will get it, and I cannot wait to see what they look like. All right, guys, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.